What's up traders? It's Clarkson Trades here, the hybrid trader. Today I'm super excited bringing to you this new video about Forex market hours. So in today's video, I'm going to be explaining the different session in the Forex market and when it's convenient for you to trade Forex as a trader. So if you are new to my channel, I would like you to subscribe, click the notification button and share this video to your friends.
Okay, let's go.
There are four main sessions in the Forex market. First, we have the Sydney session, that's Australia. Secondly, we have Tokyo, Japan. Third, we have London, which is a bigger session. And fourth, we have New York session, that's USA. So these are the four main sessions in the Forex market that we traders trade actively. As traders, it's good we have a proper understanding on when these sessions open and close and which currency pair is convenient to trade on a particular session. So the first session I'm going to be explaining is the London session, which is actually the biggest session in the Forex market in terms of liquidity and trading volume. The London session opens from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. GMT. That's in our time zone. Now, from 8 o'clock to about 5 o'clock, banks in London are open to exchange currency. The London session has the highest liquidity with high trading volume and low spreads. Spread is simply the money we pay the broker. Remember I did a video that we pay a broker through spread or commission. So spread is simply that money that you as a trader, you pay the broker for using their services because they are also there to make money in this market. In other words, spread is simply the difference between the bid and the ask price. So just know that it's money you pay the broker. That is money you pay the broker. I'm going to be doing a video later on to explain spread, but for now just know that spread is money you pay the broker. So during London session, spread is relatively tight and there is high trading volume, meaning that what is the biggest session and the most busy session of all the session in the market. London session is the best time to trade currency pairs like that has GBP and Euro. For example, GBP USD and Euro USD, GBP JPY, all those pair that has Great British Pound. That's the best session to trade GBP pairs during London session because GBP pairs and Euro pairs are more volatile during London session. To me, London session is the most convenient time to trade for us considering our time zone, right? Because we share the same time with London. So it's the most convenient time as a trader in our time zone for you to trade Forex because you wake up in the morning, you still have a fresh mind and you open your chart, you can analyze the market and place your trade from 8 to about 5 o'clock. This session is open. So London session is the biggest session, the most busiest, and the session that has a very high level of liquidity and high trading volume. The next session I'm going to be explaining is the New York session, USA. The New York session is also a very liquid session, means that it has high liquidity and high volatility, which comes after the London session. It opens from 1 o'clock and closes around 10 o'clock in the night. So during this session, any currency pair that has United States dollar is actively traded. It's very volatile. For example, we have currency pairs like USD JPY, we have GBP USD, Euro USD, New Zealand dollar USD, USD CAD, all those pairs that have the United States dollar to it they are actively traded because they are very volatile during the New York session. So the New York session opens from 1 and closes at 10 o'clock in the night. Now, if you notice, you realize that the New York session opens when the London session is still open. Remember that the London session opens from 8 and closes at 5, and the New York session opens from 1, meaning that what the London session is still open. So from 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. to about 5 o'clock, both the London session and the New York session are open at the same time. Now this is called overlap. It's called overlap, and this is the best time to trade forex because there is high level of liquidity, high level of volatility in the market at this time. This time where the New York session overlaps the London session, which is from 1 p.m. to about 5 p.m. The next session is the Sydney session. The Sydney session opens from 10 p.m. and closes at 7 a.m. Sydney session or Australia is the first major market to open after weekends, meaning that the Sydney session opens at 10 p.m. every Monday, and on weekdays it opens after the New York session. Now, this session is not a good session to trade the market because it is characterized by low level of liquidity, low volatility. In other words, the market is very slow during Sydney session. It's very slow, it's consolidating, or you can say it's ranging. So it's not a good time to trade forex, and there's also high level of spread at this time. So it's not a good session to trade. Currency pairs like AUD and New Zealand dollar are actively traded during this session, but price mostly range or consolidate, so it's not a good session to trade the market. And considering our time zone, probably in GMT plus 1 we are going to be sleeping, but those people in Australia, they are going to be up, right? So they can be trading at that time, I don't know, but this is not a good session to trade. It's not a good session. So I'll advise that you avoid trading the Sydney session. Lastly, we have the Tokyo session. The Tokyo session is Japan, and it opens from 12 a.m. and closes at 9 a.m. That's if you are in GMT. Now this session opens after the Sydney session, and it's characterized by moderate liquidity. Liquidity increases after the Sydney session, so you are more likely to get a better market condition than Sydney session. And currency pairs like yen, Japanese yen, USD JPY, GBP JPY, CAD JPY, all those currency pairs that have yen on it, Japanese yen, that's JPY, are actively traded during this session. Now, this session also overlaps the Sydney session. Remember that the Sydney session opens from 10 a.m. and closes at 7 a.m. and Tokyo opens from 12 a.m. and closes at 9 a.m. So from 12 a.m. when Sydney is open, Tokyo opens to about 7 a.m. where Sydney closes, Tokyo is still open. So there is also an overlap between Tokyo and Sydney session, but this overlap is not a good time to trade as well. So the best overlap is the London overlap, the London and the New York overlap, not the Sydney and the Tokyo overlap. So in other words, the best time to trade forex is during the London and the New York session. These are the best convenient session to trade Forex. That is from 8 o'clock in the morning to about, let me say 5 o'clock. When that overlap, that New York London overlap closes, market volatility reduces. I'm talking out of experience. When that overlap, time closes, or when London closes, market volatility reduces. So from 8 to about 5 o'clock is the best time to trade any currency pair in the market that you want to trade. That's the best time. That's the highest time where there is high level of liquidity, there is high level of volume in the market and volatility that you can capitalize on trades you get. So when 5 o'clock passes, I advise not to trade at that time because the spread is going to increase, all those things. The market is going to be slow. The market might likely consolidate or range. So in case you don't know the meaning of ranging, I'm going to do a video later to explain the term. And this explains why we are able to trade Forex 5 times a week and 24 hours a day, because when one session closes, the other session opens. When London closes, New York opens. When New York closes, Sydney opens. When Sydney closes, Tokyo opens. When Tokyo closes, New York opens. So the market is open 24 hours a day and 5 times a week, because we are only able to trade when banks are open, because we deal with currency. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video. Please do it to like my video, share my video, and subscribe or follow me, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.